Hey Credit Warriors, Credit Shifu here, and you've seen the title of this video, so I'm sure you know what this is about, and I'm sure are intrigued. I'll keep this short and sweet because there isn't that much information about this, but there is a rumor going around that American Express is thinking of launching a new credit card above the Platinum card, but below the Centurion card, okay? Sort of like a little bit of an in-between card there for, you know, the ultra premium market, but not quite, you know, for celebrities and CEOs like the Centurion is, because the Centurion is a very expensive card. Now, first of all, we'll talk about where this rumor comes from. So, Doctor of Credit actually reported on this, and it comes from the Bank of America Future of Financials conference, where Doug Buckminster, president of Global Consumer Services, was asked a question about a new card above Platinum but below Centurion. And I'll read you out from Doctor of Credit what he said. They say that he ummed and ahed and said yes before finally saying that he had no comment at this time, to an audible laugh in the room. So basically he was like, yeah, we're doing, oh, actually, no, I'm not supposed to say anything about that at this time. No comment. And so, yeah, it sounds like he screwed up. Now, I haven't really been able to verify this. I did go on to Bank of America's investor relations page and I found a webcast of this Future of Financials conference, but unfortunately the only section they seem to have online is Brian Moynihan, the CEO of Bank of America's speech at that conference, and not the American Express president of global affairs, okay? So unfortunately, I haven't been able to verify it, but you know, it does sound quite plausible that this did happen. Doctor of Credit normally is, reasonably accurate at these things, although it doesn't necessarily mean 100% that they are going to be making this card. But let's have a look at some other evidence as well. And another big piece of evidence that points to the possibility that they may be doing a new card above Platinum but below Centurion is the fact that Centurion just raised its annual fee from $2,500 to $5,000 per year, okay, which really looks like they're setting it apart from Platinum. So we've now got a $4,450 gap between Platinum and Centurion. They may have done that for a reason, because they want to fill that gap with something, okay? Now, also, these kind of in-between products, okay, in between the regular and the ultra high-end, are becoming more and more popular. So Chase introduced Sapphire Banking, which I like to talk of it as kind of a poor man's Chase Private Client, okay? Because Chase Private Client, you have to have at least $250,000 in assets under management with Chase, whereas Chase Sapphire Banking, you only need $75,000, or you could even pay $25 a month and get those benefits, all right? And it includes free stock investing, a card with 0 ATM fees, a lot of other stuff. But yeah, it's kind of like a scaled down version of Private Client. Bank of America also has some kind of like products to do with its credit cards, which, you know, for in-between sort of people. They have their preferred rewards program, where basically as your amount of money on deposit you have with Bank of America increases, the amount of rewards with their credit cards that you earn also gets bonuses on it, okay? So they have these kind of tiers for people in between the sort of average person and the ultra high net worth individual. So products like this are getting more and more popular, and it does make sense that American Express would want to have a product of their own. So as for what this card would be, well, you know, I have no idea. What color is it going to be first? Well, I'm guessing it might be some kind of gray, because obviously the Platinum is sort of a light grayish silver kind of color. The black card is black, so what's in between that? Well, gray, I guess. It could be like graphite card or the cobalt card. Oh, wait a minute, that's already a thing in Canada. You know, some kind of diamond card, I don't know. But I think a grayish sort of graphite color card might be pretty cool. As for the annual fee, I would suggest it would be $1,000 or more, maybe $1,500, maybe $1,000, I don't know. And perhaps there will be some kind of requirement, like not a huge requirement, but maybe it's like a requirement that you have the Platinum and you spend like, you know, $20,000 a year on the Platinum, and then you might be invited to apply for the, you know, the whatever it is card, the graphite card, or the, you know, I don't know. They need to think up some really cool sounding, you know, name, right? It's cool sounding metal element. And then as for the benefits of this card, you know, it's really hard to say what benefits it would have, because Platinum already gives you a pretty complete sort of like lounge access and stuff like that. One thing that I really do think would be cool, and I actually made a video about this called My Dream Credit Card, which is going to come out while we're on our vacation, so in a few weeks' time. But I'll share one thing with you, and My Dream Credit Card is a kind of ultra premium, above Platinum, $1,000 annual fee kind of card. I'll share with you one thing from it though, and that would be mid-tier airline status. So airline status that allows you to get lounge access across that particular alliance. Now the Amex Centurion gives Delta Platinum Medallion status. I think it would be awesome if this card could also give perhaps Delta Platinum Medallion, since Amex has the partnership with Delta. And maybe there could be an additional like sort of condition for it, like you have to take at least one paid Delta flight first and then it activates, something like that, because obviously Centurion just gives it to you. This is a lower tier card, so you might have to have an additional condition. But that would be really cool, because that's one thing that you don't seem to be able to get on any credit card, which is, well, apart from the Centurion, which is airline status with an airline that gives you access to lounges across an entire alliance, like Star Alliance, One World Alliance, etc., SkyTeam, that's what Delta is part of. And then it'll also give you, priority boarding, business class check-in, expedited security, all that kind of stuff. That whole package of benefits that you get with an airline status. No cards really do that, okay? Hotel cards give like Hilton Gold status, etc., but airline cards, they normally don't give you the actual airline status. Some give you a sort of expedited route to it, like they give you some qualifying dollars or whatever, but there aren't any that really just let you buy the high status, okay? Probably someone will leave a comment saying that there is one, but I can't think of any off the top of my head apart from Centurion, which gives the Delta Platinum Medallion. All right, guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave your comments below. What would you ideally hope for in a sort of tier 4.5 credit card in my 5-tier credit card tier system? So above Platinum, but not quite at the Centurion invitation only level. What would you hope for? What benefits would you like? What sort of annual fee could you accept? And we'll put a link to some of our favorite credit cards in the description below for you guys to check out, see what's out there. Of course, these are affiliate links. It's how we make a living, how we earn our money. So we are very, appreciative if people use our links. And if you do want to see the advertiser disclosure, it's right at the bottom of the description section of this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you're new. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.